The AFC is up for grabs with just 2 games left in the regular season. The Broncos are currently the 1 seed, the Patriots are the 2 seed after their comeback against the Ravens, but nobody is talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars and giving them the attention they deserve. They just walked into Mile High and beat the Broncos by 2 touchdowns and scored 34 points on the backs of Trevor Lawrence, this defense, and Liam Coen. The Jaguars were inconsistent to start the year, starting out 4-3 with losses to the Jake Browning Bengals, a blow in London from the Rams, and a loss at home to the Seahawks, but also some impressive wins over the Texans, 49ers, and Chiefs. You never knew what you were going to get with this team, and heading into that Week 8 bye, there was a lot to figure out. They needed to find their offensive identity for one. Trevor Lawrence was, average to start the year, 17th out of 38 eligible quarterbacks in PFF passing grade at 69.3, 34th in big-time throw percentage at 2.2%, 25th of 34 in EPA per play at .016, and 33rd in completion percentage over expected at -5.6%. Now, there were some drop issues to start the year from just about everybody on this offense, but Trevor wasn't playing his best ball either. But after the bye, he and everyone else on this offense has picked it up as they're 7-1 in that time span and look like one of, if not the best team in the AFC. One big reason for that is Jakobi Meyers, who was acquired after the Week 9 win against the Raiders in overtime. Guess they like what they saw in that game after Travis Hunter went out for the year. Since being acquired by the Jaguars, he's put up 31 catches for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns, which for his role as Trevor's security blanket, he's been elite and has helped this offense be one of the best units in the league. Trevor's been throwing to unreliable receivers all season and truly his whole career, and yes, that includes Brian Thomas Jr. this year. But it is well known that Jakobi is one of the most sure-handed, reliable pass catchers in the NFL. So trading for him and making it known that BTJ is not the undisputed number 1 in this offense has helped them become so much more efficient. Now, before I tell you how good they've been since the bye, if you want to take Jakobi Meyers higher than receiving yards, Trevor Lawrence higher than passing yards, or anything like that, there's no better place to do it than Underdog because it is the best and easiest place to play fantasy sports. All you have to do is pick higher or lower on 2 to 8 of your favorite players' projections, and you can win up to 5,000 times your money. Right now in December, they have the Unwrapped promos, where every day when you enter the app, you unwrap a new promo, whether it's a gimme pick, a profit boost, a discount, whatever, you get something new. And better than that, when you sign up with code Fanatics and play your first $5, you get $75 in bonus funds and a gimme pick. Again, that's code Fanatics for access to all the unwrapped promos, $75 and a gimme pick when you play your first $5. Since the bye week, they're 8th in EPA per play at .055 as an offense. While the run game hasn't done them any favors, Trevor Lawrence has been playing at a top 5 level, especially in the past month. He's 4th in PFF grade at 82.6, 6th in EPA per play at .203, and 4th in big time throw percentage at 6.7% since that Week 8 bye. Purely elite numbers by the 5th-year quarterback who, under Liam Coen, who's also been a Coach of the Year candidate, is 4th in odds right now, has figured it out. Coen has this offense looking more creative than ever. Check out this play from their blowout win against the Jets. They line up Travis Etienne on the outside here, motion back into the backfield, and honestly he just keeps running around until the snap. This catches the attention of the defense, which already shifted that way. They see him moving around that much and assume the play is drawn up for him as he goes out for the swing route. The corner and linebacker break down on Travis Etienne. But watch what Bashaal Tutin does. He's going to run through the offensive line, kind of hiding in there. The 2 defenders that bit down on Etienne have no idea that he's doing this. The deep safety has to take Tim Patrick, because he was running free on this play since the linebacker bit down so hard on Etienne. So the entire left side of the field is wide open. Look how much space there is between Tutin and the nearest defender. Trevor throws it up, and Tutin rolls into the end zone, touchdown Jags. They hid Tutin so well in this play. Have Etienne take the defense's attention away, which led to Tim Patrick running free, and the safety had to take care of him, and Bashaal Tutin is just following the yellow brick road to the end zone. Just beautiful play design against his cover 2. Trevor is also just doing the simple plays a lot better than before. At times, he would make plays way too complicated and mess them up. Whether it was his mechanics or his decision making, he would make errors. But I really like this touchdown throw to Brenton Strange against the Broncos. Look, it's simple, but it's pretty too. The Jaguars run a little pick play here, assuming they want to get the Strange early, but safety PJ Locke recovers nicely on this fade route. Brenton turns for the ball and boxes out the safety, and Trevor throws it to a spot where only Strange can make a play on it. He disengages from the safety, it's a back shoulder ball, touchdown Jaguars lead 14-10. Plays like this seem easy, but for Trevor at times, plays like this were hard. He'd miss these throws, put in the wrong spot, whatever, but it seems like he has it under control now and is able to make plays as beautiful as this one. Just a back shoulder ball to where only Strange can get it. Another guy on this offense who's been very consistent has been Parker Washington as their number 3. Just this Sunday, he had 6 catches for 145 yards and a touchdown against the best defense in the entire league, and his touchdown versus the Broncos was insane. We have a slot fade. While this is an incredible throw, it's just as amazing that he was able to win the leverage battle at the point of attack and get back inside on the defensive back to catch this ball. Just great all around from Trevor and Parker, a guy he can and has trusted all season long. Run the fade route, throw it up in the contested range, and Parker will make a play on it. They've had success against some of the best defenses in the league. Although they lost, they scored 29 in the Texans in that insane comeback win for Davis Mills and just put 34 up on the Broncos. Trevor and Liam Coen are a dynamic duo, and Coen is designing plays to take advantage of that generational arm we've heard so much about in that 2021 draft. And this throw by Trevor shows how much trust Coen has in his arm. While it seemed like an easy touchdown in the broadcast view when we were watching the games, the end zone view of this touchdown to BTJ against the Jets is amazing. Brian Thomas beats his man, and he's open, but Quantez Stickers recognizes this and goes back to try and make a play on this ball, and just look at what Trevor Lawrence does. He fits it around Stiggers into the breadbasket of Thomas Jr. This is the definition of a perfect throw. While open, the leaping defender got in the way of the ball. Trevor throws it over and around the leaping defender into the breadbasket of the second-year receiver. Just wow. Again, technically BTJ's open, but the throw cannot be more perfect to an open receiver. Liam Coen has found one thing about Trevor that we haven't seen in a while, that is his deep ball, as he's one of the best deep ball passers in the league since the bye, but Coen schemes up these looks for him like on this Etienne touchdown. Quarters look by the Jets with press man coverage with safety help on the top of your screen and soft coverage on the bottom. They motion Etienne to the outside of the right tackle, leaving Quincy Williams one-on-one with him, but he's boxed out by Brian Thomas's post route. Etienne had the advantage from the jump because of this motion. He didn't have to run a wheel route from the backfield and turn upfield. He was ready to go in a straight line on this fade and just sprint to get past the linebacker. No wasted movements. Since the safety's responsibility was to protect the post route from Thomas Jr., it left Etienne wide open for this touchdown. They saw a similar defensive look the play before with a similar offensive look. Coen recognized it, saw what could happen. He came out in the same formation and found the weakness in the coverage. Get Etienne on the outside of the formation and he will take advantage of this press man with the inside help from the safety. Just a beautiful touchdown and play design. But none of this success could be had without their defense, led by one of the best linebackers in the league, in Devin Lloyd. If he didn't miss games, he would be up there in Defensive Player of the Year conversations. Now, Myles Garrett's going to win it by a long shot, but he'd be in the runner-ups. Almost no linebacker is as good in coverage as he is, with a coverage grade of 78.6 and 5 interceptions while having the 5th lowest passer rating while targeting coverage among linebackers at 72.9. It's hard to find many that can stop the run as good as he does. He's truly just an elite player all around. Not to mention the demon off the edge, Josh Hines-Allen, who's third in pressures with 82, only behind Will Anderson and Aiden Hutchinson. Nobody talks about him because he has the same name as the Winter Soldier in Buffalo, but he has been one of the best pass rushers in the league for years now, always disrupting the quarterback, and he's solid against the run as well. I talked about this defense in my Jaguars video from June, where I said they would win the AFC South, and defensive coordinator Anthony Campanelli from the Packers is doing amazing things with the talent he has on that side of the ball. While Devin Lloyd's been elite for a couple years now, the pick 6 against the Chiefs shows how smart the play calling is on that side of the ball too. Jaguars show cover 0 here, mugging up the line of scrimmage with everybody, making Mahomes think it is one-on-one everywhere, and he most likely changes the protection as you see him go up to the offensive line, and he thinks he'll have Juju the whole way. So let me freeze it right here. 2 DBs take Tyquan Thornton, 1 takes Kelsey on the flat, and that leaves Juju wide open. But Mahomes never saw that Devin Lloyd and defensive tackle Devon Hamilton didn't actually blitz, they dropped back into coverage. He never even looked in their direction because he saw the potential on Juju's route. Devin Lloyd reads Mahomes' eyes the entire way and jumps in front of the pass and intercepts it to the surprise of everybody. He actually ends up taking it back for 6 on an amazing run back, which basically won the Jaguars the game as this was a 14-point swing for them. Safety Antonio Johnson has also been one of the best players on the defense as well. While PFF is known to not be great with defensive back grades, especially defensive backs, just ask Christian Gonzalez, he's the 3rd highest graded safety and overall grade at 84.6, coverage grade at 84.4, and is allowing the 10th lowest passer rating at 56.7. He has 3 interceptions, and one of them was the game winner against the Texans. 3rd and 1, 27 seconds left, Texans need a touchdown. As CJ Stroud is trying to wind up to hit Christian Kirk on the post route, who did beat his man, Josh Hines-Allen comes in and hits his arm as he's going to throw. This causes the ball to wobble in the air, and Johnson's there to make the easy game-winning pick. It's just a group effort by this defense all around. Hines-Allen forces the bad ball, and Johnson capitalizes on the good play by an elite pass rusher. This is the type of playmaking you need on your team. 2 great plays made by 2 players on the same snap. Beautiful. There's also this interception where he just mossed the Jets receiver last week. I just think it's kind of cool. The best part about this defense though, well, I just brought it up, but they're second in turnovers with 28. They've had a bunch of guys miss a few games, so before the bye, they were middle of the pack defense. They were 16th in EPA per play at .004 and 18th in success rate at 44.8%. But once again, after that bye week, they've been elite. 4th in EPA per play at -0.109 and 10th in success rate at 42.2%, and have only allowed 19.6 points per game. Now that they are healthy, they are one of the scariest units in the league, forcing turnovers, getting to the quarterback, and now stopping the run as they're 6th in rush EPA at -0.145 in the back half of the season. This team is scary, and it's happening at the right time. Right before the playoffs is when you want to get hot, and they have. Let me tell you, every team in the conference is afraid of them. Nobody is scorching like Jacksonville is right now. They have it all put together. A great offense mixed with a defense that sets them up with great field position, and the right coach to lead the way, and the supporting coaches around him. Don't be surprised if the Jaguars find a way to have the playoffs run through them by taking the 1 seed. It's kind of a long shot, but if a couple things go their way, they could finish as the best team in the AFC. And they could just be the team representing the conference in San Francisco this February.